on the Facebook now live stream we are having, so that they can also join us in our lesson study. I know some of them after the lesson study they're now again responding and communicating that they are watching our program and listening to the lesson study. So all of those who are online joining us, we welcome you. God bless you also as you are there with us. Now we are here outside today because there is no rain, so we are meeting outside in front of the church near the fountain, and we welcome all of those who are seated here. Today, in fact this whole week, I hope you are reading through the lesson. We have another very interesting and important lesson which has a number of different views. Today's lesson is, anybody can remember the title? Babylon and Armageddon. I know these two words are so familiar to all of us God's people and Christians. I know the word Armageddon is also familiar to not only Christians, even non-Christians. This word is so familiar. And so we are going to study and learn from God's word. This is all of our effort each time. We want to learn from God's word. The Bible, what Bible says. What people think is different. As God's living in us is, we must believe what Bible says. That's why what Bible is teaching about Babylon and Armageddon we are going to learn today. And I know these are very important lessons this quarter, and I know we have only one more week, and so we want you to study and we can learn. Anybody can recall or remember where is our memory text or a key text is found for this entire week's lesson study? Revelation chapter 17 verse 5. And is there somebody who would like to read that from the Bible or from the what it is stated there? We can focus them also.
On her forehead a name was written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth.
See, now it says, now there is a name written on her forehead. It says Mystery, the mother of all the harlots. This is regarding Babylon. Regarding Babylon. This is Revelation chapter 17 verse 5. Now, I want to ask you, what is Babylon? Now, what is the meaning of the word Babylon? Confusion. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Now, when we say Babylon, what comes to our mind? Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel. That is one. Then, we also think of, when you say Babylon, what comes to your mind again? Which people are, any other things which come to your mind immediately? And Prophet Daniel, King, which king? Nebuchadnezzar. And the city also named as what? Babylon. So that's why in those days, in the days of Prophet Daniel, that was in the 6th century BC, Babylon was the greatest city and the most beautiful and the most richest city. That's why in the city of Babylon, you know, that Hanging Gardens was known in those days as one of the 7 wonders of the world. So that's why it was a very great city. Now, we say the meaning is what? Confusion. Definitely. You tell me. Will anybody build a beautiful city, wonderful city, richest city and name that city as confusion? Will you do that? Then why are you saying confusion? We want to see what was a real or a literal meaning when the people of those Chaldeans, those Babylonians, when they built the city or he built the city, that is Nebuchadnezzar, when he named that one as Babylon, what was the meaning?
Gate of God.
The gate of God. See, they believed in so many gods. So they said, gate of gods, Babylon. That's why that, as rightly most of you said, comes from the word, the Tower of Babel. And the Hebrew word used for both, Tower of Babel as well as Babylon, are the same. Which means they thought this is the Tower of Babel. This is the gate of gods. Because that was such a tall tower. And they said, even if the flood comes like the level of the flood of the time of Noah, We will not be moved. We will not be destroyed. We want that kind of a big and tall tower. So all of us can be saved. In the same place, when God confused the languages and they departed in different parts of the world, that's why all of us are here with different languages on the campus. And we are attending also. I know by God's grace we can understand one language, English now. So from that day till today, that confusion among the people in the terms of language continues. But after they were, let us say, now confused and now they scattered into the different parts of the world. But that area, which they could not complete the Tower of Babel, then what happened? They gathered around. They built the city. They built the city. In fact, most of the archaeologists say that place which they use for the wall, some of those foundations of some of those wonderful buildings of Babylon in those days. Now everything is gone. Only at the ground level, at least we can recognize, okay, this is something big and huge city in those, because the ruins are still there. So it's in Iraq. But in the olden days, what was Babylon? What was Babylon? Because it was the city capital of the whole world at that time. But along with that, Babylon also has something so specially mentioned in the Bible. Not for good reasons, but for bad reasons. Babylon was always described in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. You can read from Genesis to Revelation. Often, the name Babylon or the word Babylon. Babylon stands for what in those days? No. Let me give you a hint. And the worship of the true God. On the other hand, Babylon represented what? Anyone? Astrology. You know that astrology, soothsaying, palmistry and all of that, they are symbol for all of that, because Babylon was famous for that astrology and false worship and false teachings. That's the story of two cities, Jerusalem and Babylon. So Babylon is always standing for that false religion and the people against God and God's truth and God's people. And also we know that Babylon oppressed and suppressed whom? God's people. They oppressed and suppressed God's people. We know that also. But in the New Testament, by the time of Jesus, now, do you think Babylon city was existing, that literal city, reality, which significant? Answer is what? No, it was not there. It was not there. It was destroyed. It was destroyed. By the time Alexander the Great came to India, much of the city is no more. He wanted to actually rebuild the city. And in fact, Alexander the Great, while he was coming on the way to India to defeat India, and 1,000 soldiers, there is a fear in the local area. There are villages about 5-6 miles away. From 5-6 miles away from this area, what we call Babylon those days. Today, nobody is living there. All bushes, all wild animals are there, like jackals and ostriches and wild goats and all of that is there. Then, why not the shepherds of this Iraq? Why not they come and feed their sheep and go feed their goats and go? I was asking myself, when I was reading, there is a local fear there. The fear is, ghosts are there. Ghosts are there. That devil. Then they say, if we go, the ghost will catch me and then I will die. Which talk about Babylon. But in the New Testament time, when the time of Jesus Christ, was this city still alive or actively people are living in the city? Answer is what? No. People were not there. City was destroyed long ago. Because God said, that's what happened. And we have evidence. Some of the local people, which are living about 7 kilometers away, saw some villages, and they come as a group, and they used to take pics here, because Okay, Peter is telling, now he's giving, sending a greetings to them. But in reality, there's no Babylon city by that time. As a time of Peter, the city of Rome was a symbol of that kind of oppression and suppressing God and His truth and His people. And in the days to come, Rome is going to be now persecuting God's people. Because, you know, in the latter, now shortly after writing his epistle, Peter himself was crucified upside down in the same city, Rome. And also Paul was beheaded, his head was cut off, the same city, Rome. But instead of using Peter was Babylon. Babylon was a symbol of wickedness against people, against God's truth, in opposition